Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect. So
hey, we got another episode of Life with Grit here. My name is Jerit.
My name is Nick.
And today we're going to be talking about a quote that one of my friends, Lindy, shared with me. So the quote was, some of the problems you face are because of some of the people that you embrace in life. And to me, that was a really deep quote. So what does that mean to me? Obviously, it's kind of self-explanatory when you just reflect on it a little bit. But some of the challenges you face in life are often caused because of some of the people that you allow to be present in your life. They may be a toxic presence, for lack of a better term. They might be someone who holds you back. And they just might not be someone who pushes you forward. So Nick and I, for example, we do not encounter issues with each other for the most part because he pushes me, I push him. You know, we are not a toxic presence in each other's lives. So an example of this to me is we talk about fitness occasionally on the show, or quite often, I should say.
Yeah.
Go fitness, right?
Oh, yeah.
Gym was good today, dude, wasn't it?
Yeah, we crushed it in the gym today. I wasn't feeling the best. I've been sick for like a week, I would say. After karaoke night, Jerit and I had a karaoke night at the church. We set up the mic, got the strobe lights going, and I was singing my little heart out, but ended up getting sick after because I stayed up till like 3 a.m. doing that. So
yeah, your voice is still kind of shot.
Yeah, not a good decision on my part, but hey, we're back in it.
One from the memory books.
Yeah, it was a good night, but we're back in it now. I wasn't feeling the best, but I got back into the gym and started pushing hard, and we kept each other in check and started grinding again. So pretty cool that we can feed off each other and kind of pull ourselves together like that.
Yeah. So when I was referencing the gym and when you look at the people you embrace, so when Nick and I are out in, I would say, normal society, you know, we're pretty proud of the progress that we have made physically. I would say we're probably bigger than a solid amount of people out there. And when I'm talking bigger, I'm talking in shape, muscle wise, stuff like that. Wouldn't you agree? I'd say we're above the average for sure in terms of like our physical condition. If that's the standard I went by, I'm set. I'm where I need to be. I don't need to push as hard anymore. No. So I go to the gym and there's some days I'm feeling like one of the biggest guys in there, but there's some days I'm not. And there's some days I literally am not. And that's the kind of people I want in my life, the ones that are going to push me. Those are not your average people in the gym in terms of physical condition. Why would I want to surround myself where I feel like I've peaked or I'm adequate where I'm at? No, you need to put yourself in a situation where there are going to be people who push you. And this does not apply to just fitness, but that is what I'm talking about specifically right now. And again, the gym, having people there who are bigger, stronger, faster than me, that just makes me want to push myself.
Yeah, no, my parents taught me something, who knows when, but they said, don't be the smartest one in the group. They've always taught me to, be the one in the group that's not the smartest. Same goes for fitness. You don't want to be the biggest guy out of the group. You want to be involved with the people that are bigger than you so you can get big.
Yeah, so you can feed off of them, learn from them.
Yeah, exactly.
So I would say then that also applies to other situations in life. So I've talked about kind of my past slightly a little bit. And where did I go? I went to a church. I went to a place where I knew people were going to push me in my spirituality, help me seek my happiness. You have to start looking at the people you are embracing in your life if you're not in a place where you want to be, because quite often it's the people you surround yourself with that you become like them. So if you are around lazy people, guess what? You're going to become lazy yourself. If you're around out of shape people, you're going to be out of shape. If you're going to be around people who are drinking all the time, you're going to be drinking. And then that will also lend itself into being out of shape, being unhappy. So you need to take a look at the people that you are surrounding yourself with.
No, I think that's a great example. And I think it's hard for a lot of people. For me especially, it was hard like growing up in high school and stuff. I'd always want to fit in with other people, and those people might not have been the right people that I should be hanging out with. But no, it really is hard for a lot of people, and it especially was hard for me. But once you finally get enough courage to let go of those relationships and those people that are holding you back, it's a great feeling. So make the move. If it's canceling some people out of your life, don't be scared of that. You got to be selfish, because the times that you get selfish about you, it's almost not selfish. You know what I mean? So if you're wanting better for yourself, other people will see that and they're going to want better for themselves as well. So
well said.
Yeah, it all goes around in a circle. And at the end of the day, we just need to keep feeding off each other. That's what it's all about, man.
No, I definitely agree. If you want to be an exceptional person, if you want to be the exception in society, guess what? You need to be around people who are also the exception, if not more than yourself, like Nick said, because then you're going to have someone who's continually pushing yourself, and you should be bettering yourself for yourself every day. But also when you see someone who's above you, chase that. And you might be like sitting here, Jerit, well, I don't really even have people in my life, because you know what? First of all, that's where I've been. That's why I'm bringing that up. You know what? I thought that there was no one else out there like me. First of all, I found Nick at church. That was a great move coming here, apparently. But also, I've come to realize I'm sitting here. Well, right now it's Friday night. I'm recording a podcast. There's probably no one else doing that on campus right now. So we're an exception. I would say that. But I'll be sitting here doing homework on a Friday night or something else productive. I was stinking working on my 67 Jeep CJ5 on Christmas. I'm not saying you got to do that, but I can 100% guarantee you that there might not have been one other soul on this planet doing that on Christmas. Quite proud of that if you can't tell. You know, that was an experience. But I didn't feel sorry for myself. But again, doing homework on Friday nights, and I'm doing that because no one wants to hang out. You know what? Yeah, I'm a loser for doing that, but that's because all the other stinking losers like me are doing the same thing, okay? And if that's you listening, hey, there are a lot of us out there. We just need to start looking in the right places. I wanted a good faith community. Guess what? I came to church. I wanted to be around a community of fit people. I went to the gym. I want to continue to expand my knowledge in engineering. I went and started working at an engineering firm. I wanted more knowledge on cars. I work at an automotive shop. You need to start looking in the places that fit with your values. And you know what? That's going to take effort. And that's kind of scary for some people, but life isn't easy. And if you want to get somewhere, then you got to put some effort in. And so what goes along with that is sometimes you're going to be uncomfortable going out of, per se, your comfort zone. But here's the deal. One of my friends also shared with me, a lot of times coming out of your comfort zone is where true comfort is found. And that might mean taking a step that you never thought you would, or trying for an opportunity that honestly you probably never thought would happen. And I know Nick has something on that right now.
Yeah, so I would just say taking a risk is, I love taking risk. I'm all about the risk game. And something you think might not be possible, honestly, way more possible than you think it is. There's been opportunities in my life that has presented itself, and it's like, hey, maybe I should try for that. And I haven't. But now, since I've kind of grown up a little bit, there's the opportunities that come along and you're like, hey, let's do it. Like Jerit's thinking of, what was that? What were you talking about? The Dodge donut dude.
Yeah. So Dodge has a job opening right now called Chief Donut Master.
What a awesome job title.
That's sick. So that's literally like doing burnouts and stuff like that.
That's all the job is.
And you get
like
to
doing burnouts.
Yeah. And it's well compensated and everything. And you get to make a video. You make a video, not doing burnouts per se or anything, but explaining like why you should be doing that job. And I'm not going to get into like what my video is going to be about. I'm going to have to put it up on social media. But here's the deal. Are the chances of me getting that probably low? Realistically, yes. But I have some confidence in who I am and how I can talk. And you know what?
You never know.
You never know. So I'm just, letting her buck, man. Like, let's go for it. Nick's got the talent with the camera and everything. He's going to help me out with that. But what I'm saying is I am super passionate about cars, and I would love a career in like an industry with like Motor Trend or something like that. Not you're fixing the cars, but like enjoying them and having fun with them. And I'm taking a step to get there, baby. Again, might be a long shot, but who cares? Like, I don't want to say YOLO, but you only live once. You really, so that's not a free pass to go do stupid things, okay? Like, I'm going to say that right now because you only live once. So why would you make stupid decisions?
Right.
But that's an opportunity. And why would I just not take that? Or I got another
Someone's got to do it. There's going to be hundreds of other kids that are like, I can't.
Yeah, old men too.
So that just boosts your opportunity level.
Yeah, exactly. I got confidence, man. Like it might happen again. Like you're just sitting here listening like, oh, that's not realistic. I don't care, right? Let's just have fun here. Or I have a friend who she's a pilot. So if you're listening to this, go you. I'm excited for our trip coming up. But anyway, I've thought about getting just low key. It'd be cool to get my private pilot's license. I'm doing it.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't know when I can afford a plane, but like I'm going to do it. It's stuff like that. Like within a realistic sense, obviously, not making stupid decisions. I'm not throwing money out the window.
Yeah.
But why not take advantage of something like that? I'm here. I've been placed here on this earth by God. And aside from, say, my Christian duties, I would say God would want us to enjoy life to the fullest as well. So anyway, the topic kind of was brought up, obviously, that some of the problems you face are because of some of the people you embrace. So if you are experiencing something in your life right now, and you're not happy about how it's going, or you're in a relationship, you're not happy about how it's going. And again, that doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be friendship. It could be family. It could be romantic. Take a step back and ask yourself, are these problems because of some of the people I am allowing in my life? And let's say it is your romantic partner. Doesn't mean your romantic partner is the problem. It might be.
It's probably you.
It's probably you for one thing.
Yeah, read the book, How to Make Shit Happen by
Sean Whalen.
Sean Whalen.
A lot of stuff is because of you. So like if you're carrying a grudge, like I've done that for a while, I'm not anymore, but like if you're carrying a grudge, guess what? If that person's not in your life anymore, they've probably moved on. Why haven't you? Why are you sitting there being bitter? Because you are choosing to, and that is only hurting you. Realize that, yes, it might be you, but again, if there's something per se wrong with the relationship, and again, I'll just go with the romantic one, it might not be your partner. It might not even be directly you. It might be a friend you have. It might be a family member you have that are putting negativity in your life, and then you're taking that out on, per se, your partner.
Don't take any of that. Just don't take any of it.
Yeah, you need to realize who is influencing you in your life.
Stand up for yourself.
Yeah, highly recommend that book. Nick gave it to me because we are day 15 of 75 hard today. Oh, yeah. So what do you got left, by the way?
I got to finish a little bit of water. Got to read. Progress picture.
All right, I just got progress pic left. So we'll get that done. But anyway.
Miles ahead of me.
Yeah, well, because the water, yeah, honestly. Oh, you got like an eighth of a gallon left. Anyway. I highly recommend reading that book. What was the title again?
How to Make Shit Happen by Sean Whalen.
Okay. Great book. Short read.
It's on Amazon. I actually got the book for free somehow. I think if you get like your first media purchase might be for, I don't know.
Or maybe there was a cap on your first media purchase that's free, and that book was cheap enough.
It's only like $6 and you get like free shipping on media stuff too.
Really good book. I'm going to read that sucker multiple times.
I've read it like 6 times.
Now I'm reading, High Performance Habits, which is a really good book so far too. Not quite as quick of a read, but Sean talked in that book about how you are in control of so much in your life and what is influencing you. So if there's things that you don't have control of in your life, for example, you do actually have control in regards to how you respond to that. And that, as we've talked about in this podcast so far, might be the people. So if someone is acting a certain way towards you, guess what? You have control over that in some way. You don't have control of their actions, but you have control over how you react to their actions, or you have control over whether or not they are in your life. And some of it, he talked about in the book that, well, I don't like my coworkers and all that. You can go get a different job. Like, I know that's pretty extreme, but that is an example of you do actually have control. Might take more extreme measures, but I would highly recommend the book.
That you have control.
Yeah.
Basically what he's talking about.
Just emphasizing it. And the man, he goes pretty hard in the book.
Yeah.
But
about what, core 4?
Core 4. So what Sean Whalen was talking about and what Nick was referring to with the core 4 is every single aspect of your life can be attributed to 4 different categories. And Sean describes them as starting with the letter P. So he looks at every action he takes and how is that going to impact that aspect of his life? And he lives every single day of his life according to these 4 Ps or these core 4. So the first one is power. Second one is passion. Third one is purpose. And the fourth one is production. So Nick, do you kind of want to explain those?
Yeah. So power is basically your body. You have the ability to control what goes into your body, how your body performs on a day-to-day basis. So take care of your body. Passion, your relationships, both romantic and platonic.
And that is, again, like we've talked about, who are you embracing in your life? Who are you allowing to feed into you? You know, he talked about power. That is the physical thing. I would say that this one talks like passion is a lot of what is your mental intake every single day. So hit me with the third one.
And then your purpose was your mind and spirit. So basically, what is your purpose in life? What's your mind like every day? What's your spirit like every day? And the fourth one is production, business, and career. So what are you doing on a day-to-day basis to further yourself in a monetary fashion, basically? So those are like basically 4 areas of your life that contribute to every area of your life, you know?
Yeah, everything can be applied to it. So working with your coworkers, I would say that goes along with passion because that is in the relationship aspect. Staying fit, going to the gym, that is with power. And then the third one, purpose, is are you doing things with intention? We've talked about that before. Are you taking every single action you're doing and doing it in excellence? And then all of that, I would say, is going to lead into production.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of this is creating healthy habits that are going to assist you in life. And once again, because the focus of this episode is who are you allowing in your life? Are you creating bad habits because of the people you are surrounding with? Are you going to the bar on Friday night and getting drunk all the time, throwing money away, wasting time where you could be doing something productive because you are creating bad habits because of the people you've allowed in your life? And you might be like, Jerit, well, that's what I like to do. Okay, fine, whatever. But I'm just going to say it. Going to the bar is probably not going to get you anywhere per se in life in the production sense. Right. You know, maybe you'll run into a drunk CEO and he offers you a big paying job. I don't know. But in general,
or if it's like for a business meeting.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. But
other than that,
you're not building anything.
Right.
And if you're fine there, okay, whatever. But the point of this podcast is to live with grit and to live in excellence.
Yeah. Live for something bigger than yourself.
Yeah. I mean, Nick and I here are throwing ideas around about what we want to do. I'm going to continue to like finish my degree and get this done, but it'd be sweet to build something someday, dude.
Yeah. Jerit's just been mentioning like trying to come up with a good or a service that can benefit the world in a big fashion, right? Jerit, like little things are great.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it's got to be world changing or anything like that, but I feel like
if it is, it's cool. But.
Yeah. I don't know. Like sitting back.
You have more in your system than just sitting back and, finishing your schoolwork and watching Netflix, dude.
Yeah. And I don't, do the latter that often.
It just drives, honestly, if I'm being completely honest, it kind of drives me crazy to see people sit there and, finish their schoolwork and playing video games all night. Like, you have more. I know each person is designed by God to do something bigger than just sitting there on a Friday night, going to the bars. Like, dude, everybody has something so special that they can utilize for the better of society and for the better of this world. And people aren't doing it. It drives me nuts. Like,
no, it's frustrating.
Sometimes I don't do it all the time, and then I drive myself nuts.
Yeah, like you do one night.
I just think that so many more people have so much more potential to live up to, and I want people to have it.
I find myself disgusted. Like, I disgust myself, I should say, when I'm like, wow, I've been on social media for 5 minutes. And that might not seem nuts to a lot of people because 5 minutes is extremely short, but I don't know. I disgust myself when I'm on my phone that long.
And you have more in the tank than just.
Yes. I look at the confidence I built through 75 Hard. There's so much confidence right now, folks. Through round 2, we talked about this in a church group, not 75 Hard per se, but when you start building motivation, it's there for the first few days chemically. And then the next few days, it kind of tapers off. And you and I definitely experienced that. And then it starts to balance out. You know what? I felt like it was there. And then it kind of dropped. And now it's only continuing to climb. It's been stronger now than it has been the first day. So I can look at that, feel that, and look at the talents and the skills that I've been given by my Lord. And I can't just sit back and,
do nothing.
Yeah. Like,
it's ridiculous.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
God has given me so much worth, and he has given that to all of you as well. Let us do something with all that talent that we have. Think how amazing the world could be if everyone got after it. And if everyone, did it honestly too.
Yeah.
We would be somewhere, folks.
I know. There's so much potential left on the table. Like my biggest fear, I don't know if I told you this, but I heard someone say it too, so it became my biggest fear as well, is getting up to the big man upstairs and him saying, this is what you were supposed to do with your life because I didn't live up to my full potential. Like that's a scary thought, folks. Like getting up to the big man upstairs and saying, yeah, you did an okay job, but here's what you had. This is what I gave you, but you didn't use it. And this is what your life could have looked like.
Yeah, no, I can follow that. And for me, I know God is guiding me all the time where I need to go.
He's always with you guys.
Sometimes I just need to listen. And that's kind of where I am right now.
Like, I think we need to start like journaling. Like our pastor talked about it today in a little meeting we had where he sits down. He kind of has his little same program. He made his up.
I Wake.
Called I Wake. It's a pretty cool program. So
it's time with a manual.
Yeah.
And then he weighs in. That's the W.
Yep. So he checks himself.
A. What was A?
I don't know. He came up with some other acronyms, but I don't know.
It was really, really good stuff, though.
One of the things he does was journal every day. And then he takes that journal, he sets it in front of him, and then he sits back in his chair and he waits for God to give him an answer. Or just not an answer, just he listens to God and what he has to say. So
yeah, no, respect that man a lot. And again, that is a man I embrace in my life, and he has not led me astray. Why is that? Because I realized the type of people I had in my life needed to change. So I went to a place where I figured these are going to be good people to embrace in my life. And that is a scary thing to do. Again, going to a new place, you're going to jump out of your comfort zone. But I encourage you to all sit back right now and think, am I doing all I could do right now? Do I actually have the right people in my life right now who are pushing me for the greater good?
Sit back and just think about it. You don't have to have an answer today, but it'll come if you keep thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't have an answer.
I don't have an answer.
It's awesome to be thinking about it.
Yeah. I'm just going to do what I know now. And then hopefully one day I, come across something that I'm like, all right, this is what I'm made to do.
Yeah.
That's the coolest feeling. Like
that's going to be a great
Andy
feeling.
had a podcast called The American Purpose. I'd encourage you to go listen to it. It's a recent one, so you'll find it if you just pull them up. But
while he's talking, I'm going to find that, by the way. I'll let you know the episode number.
Yeah, great episode. He just talks about, everybody fulfilling their purpose. I think that's so big, and it just irks me when people aren't living to their potential.
And again, we're not telling people how to live their life.
No, I'm
but
not.
We are at the same time, right?
Yeah, like I'm not living to my full potential.
No, I'm not either.
I got a lot left in the tank, but I'm not going to sit and,
Well, you don't even know what you have in the tank either. Like
I know,
right?
That's the fun part.
You have so much more. You have so much more in there than you're currently giving, but you don't know what that capacity is. And that's the exciting part, is finding that out.
Yeah.
Okay, really quick. So it's Real AF with Andy Frisella, and it is episode 220, The American Purpose. And the description of it is, the world around us is crumbling, and it's our obligation as Americans to fix these issues. Let's be honest, not to get political, regardless of what side you lean on, our world, I don't think you can deny, is in a state of chaos, and it is concerning.
We need Jesus-filled people to step in, take the bull by the horns, and get after it every day.
Yes. So in today's episode, referring to Andy's episode, Andy explains how society is working to keep us from realizing our true potential, and how taking your personal development seriously can improve America as a whole. Now, to kind of talk about society, I feel like it has been, the word I would use is we have been conditioned. Everyone thinks you just go to work and you collect that paycheck and you come home. You know what? Nothing is wrong with that. You need entrepreneurs. That's the word, correct?
Yep. Entrepreneurs.
Okay. And I know there's like some older people That's how they were taught too. And again, we need that. But also realize you have a lot of potential to provide to this world, to society, to yourself. So if you're collecting that paycheck, for example, give it your all. I'm not saying don't do that. We need entrepreneurs. We need intrapreneurs. But do that in excellence. Think how good you would feel going to your job, giving it your all, and coming home. You would feel wonderful.
Saying, damn, I
did it.
My all today.
Yeah. Nick and I went on another walk today because we have to do it for 75 hard, and it has been cold as crap lately.
I was not feeling it today, but like I said, I was sick for a while, and I've just been down in the dumps a little bit with my health, but got out there and did it, and I felt good, and I ate a good dinner tonight. And
you're going to lay your head on the pillow, be like, yeah, I'm glad I went on that walk.
Yeah.
I've had people seeing me walk, and my beard is frosted white because it's like negative 15 or lower. And they've told me you're nuts. No, I'm not. It's not that stinking bad. Okay.
You put a coat on, you're fine.
Yeah, it was probably like 7 today, and there was no sun when we were out walking because it already set. I'm sitting there in a sweatshirt and a vest and a hat, jeans and tennis shoes, and we're out for 45 minutes. And, Nick thought I'd be freezing. You know what? It wasn't that bad. And I used to hate this phrase, but it's a mindset. It is. And some of you listening to this are going to be like, Jerit, you're full of crap. No, it's not. You know what? No, I'm not full of crap. You are. Okay. It is not. It is a mindset. It really is. However, I was talking with another one of my friends, because the people I've embraced, like here at church, I've gotten a lot of friends, just to say that. That's been pretty cool. Like how my life has progressed for the better when I've found the right people. I've known Nick for like a year. What'd you say?
Healthy friends.
Healthy friends. Correct. So one of my friends, I was having a discussion with her in our weekly meeting just to catch up. And we talked about that phrase. It's a mindset. She used to also think it was a load of crap. Here's the deal. If you think it's a load of crap, you probably, for lack of a better term, have not progressed through, say, like some trauma you've had, or you haven't experienced a ton of it yet. And please don't take that the wrong way, but that wiring has not been formed in your brain at that part to comprehend, I would say. I'm not saying you're dumb. Should just clarify that right now, right? But because of some of the stuff I have experienced, the only way I could pull myself out of it was to change my mindset. And then that created some wiring in my brain where I now understand that mostly everything in life does lend itself to just being a mindset. Again, I was fat. I say this to Nick a lot. I'll be like, Fat Jerit, refer to myself in third person, but I refer to Joe Blow over here as Joe Blow because he's not me. I'm not Fat Jerit anymore, so I'm calling him Fat Jerit because that's another man than myself because I'm not that person anymore. But guess what? Yes, I was fat. That was a physical condition. Why was I fat? Because it was a mindset.
Couldn't stop your food, bro.
Couldn't stop my food. Learn to control stuff in your life. For me, it was learning my food intake. For other people, it is going to be controlling your alcohol intake. For other people, it's going to be controlling the people in your life.
What you look at on the internet.
Yes.
That's a
huge one of that. Let's just straight up be honest about it. Pornography.
Yeah.
There's a massive percentage of guys out there doing it, and I know there's a percentage of girls doing it too. What is going on with that?
It's disgusting.
Yeah. We wonder.
We were there, man.
Yeah, we wonder why people feel that they are objectified. Because we look at each other as animals. We're a bunch of apes out there like, I want to hit that and I want to hit that. Start viewing people as more than objects and actual people. One thing I realized with myself in my past relationships and now is I don't know if I actually looked at them as an individual. I feel like I looked at them as an extension of myself. Start looking inwardly, I would say first, but also realize who is in your life. What are some things you can control? Start with something simple like food. I'm going to bet that is a massive problem for most Americans because there's a large percentage of us that are overweight. So start controlling something simple like that, and you're going to feel like a badass when you control something as simple as that, even though that's a huge thing to control. And then that is going to lend itself into other parts of your life, and then you're going to be unstoppable, and you're going to start thinking like, I want more.
Yeah,
It's a challenge. Challenges are beautiful, dude. But yes, snowball effect for sure.
Don't be scared to start. Don't be scared. That's the hardest part. And
never a better time either than now.
I mean, it is hard, but once you start, it's not hard.
No, I hated the gym when I went in there.
Yeah.
But you know what? Actually, Fat Jerit ran a faster mile than Jerit now. Right? It sucked. I hated going there every single day.
Jerit was a tough son of a bitch.
Yes, for sure. I hated it. I would run a mile before every workout. And then I'd do 15 minutes of stairs. Then I'd do my workout. And then I'd run another mile. I don't even do that now. I should do it again. But holy crap, that man was tough.
Season.
What was that?
After bulk.
After bulk season, because cardio kills gains. Right?
You heard it. Cardio kills.
You heard it here, folks. You know, cardio kills gains. You want to get huge? Get off the treadmill. There was a nice voice crack there. But seriously, start looking at your life. Start looking at yourself. Who you are allowing in your life. What influences are in your life. Food, alcohol, people. What visual things are you intaking? What audio things are you intaking? Again, we brought up pornography.
Music's a huge one too.
Music, that's exactly where I was going with that. Music
That's a huge cultural
is disgusting.
Problem. Yeah, it is.
I listen to, the rap, and again, like I'm more of a rock person, I would say, but you listen to rap once in a while because it's not bad, but I got to find the right rap now because I can't listen to stuff I used to listen to because everything is of the sexual nature. And it's like, what is this? I have a problem when someone is only looking to be in a relationship with someone else simply for the end goal of having physical relations with them. That is disgusting. And
you should want better for yourself.
Yeah, you should want better for yourself, and you should want better for that person. My end goal is, aside from like the true end goal of getting married and all that and have a family and with them to die by my side or me die by their side, whatever, all that, is to simply get to know people. There's a reason our society sucks, and it's because we don't look inwardly at ourselves anymore. We don't hold ourselves accountable. We sit here and make excuses.
Play the victim.
There you go. We play the victim. We sit here and make excuses about why we are the way we are, why things are the way they are. Start taking control of what's in your life, and guess what? Things are going to change. I'm not the same person I was 6 months ago. I'm pretty fired up right now. You can tell that. I wouldn't have talked like this 6 months ago because I started taking control of things in my life. And you know what? How did I start taking control? Just going to say it. Might not be for everyone. 75 hard, baby. That's why I'm doing it again.
Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. Well, Jerit's going on a little rambling here. But good stuff. Yeah. Like he's spitting fire. But
I think we're going to close her out here, folks.
Yeah,
so
we better close
contact information, man. What do you got?
If you guys want
social media accounts.
Social media accounts. Got Instagram, Ask Life with Grit, _ between each word.
There you go.
And then the Gmail, asklifewithgrit@gmail.com. Send us some questions.
Let us know if you want to be a guest because that is going to be happening.
Yeah, we need
extremely soon.
We just need to text someone like right now and just get them here tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna be looking at that really soon. We're gonna try and release more podcasts more often again. Just need a little bit of a break there. As you can see, or rather hear, there was some pent up stuff there tonight, folks. I'm fired up. It's been an awesome talking. So again, let us know if you got any questions, concerns, thoughts, criticisms. We're open to all of it. Let's use social media or just forms of technology for what it should be used for. For good. Because there's some great good that can come out of it, just like there's some great good that can come out of you. You just might not see it right now.
Heck yeah, dude. Let's get after it.
So with that, guys, we're going to close out this episode of Life with Grit. Again, my name's Jerit.
Nick.
Thanks for hanging with us, guys.
See ya.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up.